let's give you the opportunity to set out your vision for CIB, not just in your presidency, but in the longer term.
In Hong Kong, in the World Building Congress 2019, hosted by Hong Kong Poly, and a great conference it was as well. When I was fortunate to have been elected as president of the CIB for the 3 years starting in June 2019, I really highlighted 3 goals. One was to restore research at the centre of the CIB. Number 2 was about ensuring that the member services is reinforced, or that the member is reinforced as at the centre of the CIB, and therefore to ensure that that happens through improved member services. And 3 is to assist in the establishment of the machinery to deliver items number 1 and 2. So I'm confident that that side of our remodernising, reshaping the organisation is well advanced. But on the other side, if I can say, Don, students to build the research capabilities of the future, early career researchers who will turn into future commission or task group coordinators, who will turn into publishers of documents, who will turn into global research leaders and will lead the CIB board going forward, have been also absolutely had their role reinforced in the new CIB. So again, under the leadership of Albert Chan as Student Committee Chair, and with Michael Beam and yourself, we've been delighted at a board level, and as president I've been delighted with the progress that we're making to reinforce the role of today's students being tomorrow's leading researchers and commission leaders. It's a serious stage of our world's history, and the pandemic has made us rethink a whole range of things. But that means that more than ever, we shouldn't be sitting on our hands. We need to be proactive in the way forward as to, in our particular context in the CIB and for researchers in the built environment, to identify where we can help the future of the world. And, you know, that might sound a bit grandiose, but the future of the world's in our hands. You know, humans spend 90% of their time in the built environment, where they live, work and play. I mean, the built environment is really the core of human existence. And so whether we're involved in working commissions that might include, for example, W99, safety and health in construction, I mean, it's pivotal to the way in which we deliver products of the built environment, whether it's homes, buildings, or transport, or energy infrastructure, for example, or perhaps W78, information technology for construction. I mean, how are we stepping up our information technology for delivering construction products and services in a more efficient way that have been informed by, tested by, and we've seen relatively robust outcomes in the digital world, and how that can be applied to a better construction. And I guess as another example might be building healthy cities, Task Group 86. How is that group's initiatives being leveraged in the post-COVID world, when we get to that? How are we actually shaping the research that we're well positioned in, that we've got the markers, we've got the benchmarks of research in those dimensions, but how are we actually shaping that into make it a COVID contribution so that the global recognition of the value of built environment research is absolutely crystal clear. In wrapping up, I really want to highlight the opportunity that I touched on before, and that was for a return to normal, better than normal, World Building Congress 2022, June in Melbourne, in the great state of Victoria in Australia. As a member of Sustainable Built Environment National Research Centre, RMIT has stepped forward to take this challenge, and I thank our board member Ron Wakefield for taking on that challenge, and I really look forward to the CIB and the broad built environment community coming together June 22 in Melbourne and driving forward the agenda, which is building our future.